Ciao lovelies, it's Lunaria here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a stuffed animal crown or a doll crown or a play pretend crown out of toilet paper roll. I'm going to show you guys two different methods because this gets cut in half, but what you're going to need is toilet paper roll, scissors, hot glue, or you don't have to use hot glue, you can also just use regular glue, gemstones that are adhesive on the back, some decorative ribbons, basically whatever you want to decorate your crown with, and then a ribbon so that you can make the tie for it to be tied onto the stuffed animal's head. So your first step, you're going to cut the toilet paper roll in half, which is pretty easy to do. So then you're left with something like this. You can draw your shapes, but I'm gonna just freehand cut this and see if I can do it, because you're going to start cutting into it to make the triangles that you typically see on a crown. So you're just gonna, and then just do that all the way around in whatever way you want it to look like. You can kind of, some of it might be a little difficult, but you're just kind of aiming for this. Just keep going all the way around with it. So you should be left with something like this, and that's going to be the base of your crown. So the next thing you're going to do is decorate it. Now you can leave it the cardboard color, you can put paper over it, or color it in with markers, or use paint. I'm going to color it in with markers, so I will be right back. Okie dokie, so I've colored mine in with some markers to make it look gold, or at the very least it looks yellow. Now you don't have to use markers, you can use paint if you want it to look better. You can also use paper or foam, but I wanted to make this in a way that would be easy for people to make when they're small, so I think that the marker is good for that. Next you're going to decorate your crown. Now for this one, I'm going to keep it really simple, and I'm just going to use these adhesive gems. Now these are basically rhinestones, but they have adhesive on the back, so they're sticky on the back, and they'll stick to different surfaces, which is why I think they're perfect for this project. So I'm going to find the front of the crown, or where I want the front of the crown to be. Okay, well that one came off without the adhesive. There we go. So I'm going to find where I want the front of the crown to be. I'm thinking like here. So we're going to place down the gem, and we're going to push it down so that the adhesive sticks to the cardboard. And then you're just going to keep decorating around the entire crown with whatever decorations you want. I think I'm personally going to just place some of these on there, and then probably fill in any other spaces with different adhesive gems. So give me 1 second, because I think this one will go here. And then for the other spaces, I'm just going to use some of these smaller gems to kind of fill in the gaps. Oh, that one didn't take the adhesive with it. Alright. Go over here. This is the last one that needs this in between. So now we have this really cute little crown. Oh, I'm dropping it. Now we have this really cute little crown. But now I'm sure you're wondering, how is it going to go on the plushie's head? Well, fear not, that's what we're doing next. So next thing you're going to want to do is get some ribbon or string, or yarn for that matter, and you're going to want it to be kind of long because you need it to be able to tie under the chin of your stuffed animal in question. So go ahead and cut 2 pieces that are the same size, and then cut off any fraying at the bottom. And then with hot glue, or you can use tape, or you can use like regular glue. It'll just take a bit to dry. But what you're gonna do is you're going to glue the ribbon pieces inside the crown, like the top part of the ribbon pieces inside the crown. So put it like design down, so that way the design is on the outside. And you're going to place these in the crown on the opposite sides of each other, so that they can be used to tie the crown onto your stuffed animal. Just a quick note, if you want this to be a little simpler and it doesn't involve tying, you can also just make this a loop. But then if it's not the right size for your stuffed animal, you can't really adjust it, which is why I recommend doing the 2 different pieces of ribbon so that you can tie it according to the stuffed animal size that you want to put it on. Alright, so now to put it on the stuffed animal, you can put it on either top of their head or like on one of their ears, or really whichever way you want it to be. Personally, I'm going to put it through Tails' hair here, and then I'm going to take the ribbons and pull them around to the back and tie them in a little loose bow back here, so that way Tails can wear his crown and it won't have to worry about it falling off. So give me 1 second to tie a very simple bow. Nope. 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 Oh gosh, my kitchen timer scared the crap out of me. I set it for to remind me when the washer would be done. I hope it's actually done this time. Alrighty, so, and that's how you hold the crown on him, so he can have his own little dress-up crown. And when we come back, I mean, you'll see it immediately because of the magic of editing, but when I'm done with my laundry task, I'm going to show you guys yet another way to use a toilet paper roll to make a hat for your stuffed animal. Alright, so, be right back, I guess. Alrighty, so we're going to make a different type of crown, but it's still going to be kind of the same method. So you're going to use the half of the toilet paper roll that you have left from the first crown. And you're also going to need construction paper in the color of your choice. You can also use craft foam or felt, but I'm going to be using construction paper personally, just because I think it'll add a nice little pop of color. So with your construction paper, you're going to mark how much you need. You're going to mark from the bottom of the crown, and you like line this up with the bottom of the paper. You're going to want a little bit of excess, okay? Because this is going to make the pointy bits of the crown that last time we made by cutting into the toilet paper roll, but now they're going to be along the top. And go ahead and cut that strip of paper out so that you have a strip of paper that is a little bit wider than the toilet paper roll piece that we have. Okie dokie. So now you're going to make the pointy bits that are going to go on the top of our crown. So go ahead and you can draw them first if you want, but go ahead and start cutting into this at triangles like we did with the cardboard last time. Now remember where the top of the cardboard tube sits, and try not to go underneath of that because then you'll see the cardboard. If you need to, you can also cut the cardboard tube smaller if you want to make more pronounced triangles and not see the cardboard tube behind it. Okay, so just to show you guys, I trimmed my cardboard down and I drew a line where it reached so that I wouldn't go over that, and then I drew my triangles that I'm going to cut out. And so now you're just going to cut along what you drew to give you a long strip of paper that has triangles along the top to make your crown. Alright, now that you've cut that out, we're going to use again a different method than before. Since we're covering it with construction paper, I don't think we need hot glue for that, so I'm actually going to grab some double-sided tape so that we can use that to secure our construction paper onto the cardboard ring to make our crown. So let me get yourself some double-sided tape, and then go ahead and find where it starts. Double-sided tape can be tricky to use at first, so just very carefully pull it to where the end is of the writing so you can get to the double-sided part of it. There you go. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your tape and you're going to start putting it on your cardboard ring, right? Make sure it's secured a little bit, and then you can go ahead and start putting the construction paper on the cardboard ring using the double-sided tape. So just push it into that. Make sure you get it down really well. it might take a couple tries. You also might want to try putting tape on here and on the construction paper. And on the construction paper and on the cardboard, because sometimes just doubling up on it is helpful. Let me just quickly finish the wrap around and then we can get to the next step of this one. So go ahead and attach the rest of the paper down. Make sure it all is a circle still, so you still have that round shape that you want. And then, okay, I messed that up a little bit because that's not what I wanted to do, but luckily it's kind of an easy fix. So for this, since I messed up the bottom a little bit, I'm kind of going to want to hide the bottom a bit on the actual crown. So for paper stuff, it's pretty easy to do that. I'm actually just going to use washi tape because, you know, paper cracks, I might as well. And I think the washi tape I'm going to use on this particular one, I think I'm going to go with, let's do, I'm between these two, but I'm thinking this one. So let me find the end to this, it's right there, and pull it back. It helps to have nails for this. I typically have short nails, so I know the struggle. Alright, so then you're going to go ahead and you're going to decorate your paper crown. And I'm decorating mine with this washi tape, and the decoration is also now serving to cover up a lot of the places where I kind of messed up on the crown. So you can kind of cover it with like the tape so that not only are you reinforcing it, but you're also decorating the bottom of it. So now we have this, and basically that is it for the paper crown. Really kind of simple compared to the other one, and there's not a tie-on for this one because I imagine that this one would be more for a disposable use or something, whereas I think the other one could be for a multiple time use. But overall, they're both pretty neat little crowns, and you know, just two methods to the same thing. So thank you lovelies so much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you liked it and comment down below. Honestly, whatever you want. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know like what you're interested in, and yeah, comment down below if you're able to. Like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe. I do DIY, kawaii, AGERE dolls, a bunch of stuff. And yeah, so remember to stay awesome and love yourself. And I will see you in the next video post or whatever is next in the OFT sphere. Bye, lovelies!